Yo, the stuff people say on Twitter is crazy to me. Like, it's so crazy. Look at this tweet. This guy just said John Cena is the most overrated wrestler of all time. Are you kidding me? And listen, I'm not the biggest John Cena fan, okay? But if you know wrestling, you know there John Cena is not the most overrated wrestler of all time. Have this guy lost his mother freaking mind? The mo- let me just name some wrestlers who I think were overrated. Rey Mysterio. I think number one on the list though, number one on the list is the Ultimate Warrior. The Ultimate Warrior is the most overrated wrestler I've ever seen. He couldn't wrestle, he couldn't talk. Only thing the Ultimate Warrior had was just a great body, but he could not wrestle at all. And he was a world-class jerk. Okay, so I think if there's anybody who's overrated, number one is Ultimate Warrior. But like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Rey Mysterio. I always thought he was slightly overrated because I think when Eddie Guerrero died, I kind of felt like there was better guys in the cruiserweight division who were better wrestlers than Rey Mysterio. And this is for people who actually know wrestling, like who actually watched it weekly. For you so-called wrestling fans who just tune in every now and then, stay out of this. This is for real wrestling fans to have this debate. But when Eddie Guerrero died, I thought Chavo was a better wrestler than Ray. Remember Gregory Helms when he got rid of the Hurricane persona and he went as Gregory Helms and he was the longest reigning cruiserweight champion of all time? He was freaking amazing. But I don't know. I thought Rey Mysterio was kind of overrated. I thought CM Punk was overrated. I don't think he was as great as people made him out to be. But you know somebody else who's overrated too? You know who else is overrated? Goldberg. I think Goldberg and the Ultimate Warrior might be two of the most overrated wrestlers of all time. They number one and two for sure. I always thought Dean Ambrose was overrated. I was like, this guy's just not good. I'm trying to think who else. Who else was overrated? Oh man, let me pull up a list here. Here's a list of somebody made a list of the most overrated wrestlers of all time. So they have CM Punk, I agree. The Ultimate Warrior, I agree. Lex Luger. Okay, I can see that. Psycho Sid. I don't think I agree with that one. Kevin Nash slash Diesel. Nah, I can't say that. Randy Orton. Randy Orton overrated? What the? Batista overrated? I thought he was, yeah. But have Randy Orton on this list is blasphemous. Randy Orton overrated? Randy Orton. Randy. Crazy. Triple H overrated? Heck, freaking no. Hulk Hogan overrated? Come on. Number one, they got Goldberg. I agree. I agree. Um, but to say John Cena is the most overrated wrestler of all time, that's just, I'm sorry, that's blasphemous. That's blasphemous. Here's another list of the most overrated wrestlers of all time. Number one, the Great Khali. Yeah. Giant Gonzalez. I don't even think Giant Gonzalez was overrated because everybody knows he wasn't a great wrestler. Nikki Bella. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Nikki Bella. Her and her sister. Ryback. Yep. But yeah, I just think that John Cena overrated is that's blasphemous. That is just blasphemous. How was John Cena more overrated than the Ultimate Warrior? Than Goldberg? Goldberg was so over. Goldberg couldn't wrestle. And he was lazy in the ring. He hurt people. He got exposed by William Regal. Ended Bret Hart's career, never apologized for it. It gotta be Goldberg. Goldberg and Ultimate Warrior are top two. But like I said, I thought Rey Mysterio was kind of overrated. I thought Batista was kind of overrated. Batista really couldn't wrestle either. If I had to pick the most overrated, Ultimate Warrior and Goldberg. Ultimate Warrior and Goldberg, but it's definitely not John Cena. That's just blasphemous. That's almost laughable, to be honest. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.